Gervonta Tank Davis versus Roach. What an unbelievable fight. But honestly, I want to hear your ringside opinions about this because Tank took a knee, right? And then he went to his corner and said, hey, clean me up. And he came back in the fight and the ref was counting. And the ref was like, what happened? Number one, ref, are you not in the fight? Like, are you watching this on a very slow network like some people, or are you in the fight? And why did you stop counting to then go and ask the fighter what is happening? Like, who makes the rules? Like, is this an American thing? Like, how can a fighter takes a knee after a punch, by the way, and then you go to your corner and the ref is just like confused? Like, this is not those cards where a fighter makes the rules. Boxing has some rules and regulation that everyone should follow. And here's the thing. I might understand the reason for not scoring that as a knockdown, but please tell me why they did not take the points from him. Because you need to have the same discipline as your opponent so you guys could be on the same advantage level. But right now, they punch you, you took a knee, and then you just want the fight to just go as normal? Is that not what happened to Ryan Garcia? After a punch, he took a knee and he could not have it again. We can have the same argument because you took a knee as well. And obviously, I wish Roach was super fast and caught you before you even took a knee. That would have been a different story. Also, Tank talking about, oh, I went to do my hair and then the hairdresser put some gels in my eyes. And first of all, imagine being a warrior and going to war and you have your gun or your spear and say, oh, by the way, my enemy, hold on, please. Hold on, go back. I went to clean my gun yesterday and something like, where have you seen that? Another question that I have, like, Tank, you compare yourself to Mayweather and you say none of these guys are on my level, but I feel like that performance, you're not even close to Mayweather. You're an amazing fighter, don't get me wrong, but not as close to Mayweather at all. And honestly, I still need someone to go and ask the ref some questions, because we need to understand your thought process sometime when you're in the ring, and they need to be a show, or they need to be like one of these stations that go to speak to the ref so we can hear him and just get the idea that he had. What made you stop counting? And what made you not deciding that was no longer a knockdown? And then why did you not take at least a point away from him? I don't think we're going to see the rematch very soon, because I feel like Tank have realized how much of a good fighter Roach is. And obviously, as we all saw, in my opinion, if they give you a draw against Tank, that means you won the fight, because they are scratching their head like, dang, we can't really give it to you, but let's make it a draw, because let's not forget, Tank is the biggest ticket seller in the US, even though they did struggle to sell some tickets on this fight, but that is another story. And I've seen so many good attributes that both of these fighters has, and honestly, Roach was just great in so many ways. Don't get me wrong, Tank was great as well, but I feel like he got caught with so many beautiful shots. And I feel like boxing need to do better in terms of judging. Honestly, boxing need to do better in terms of judging, because we keep protecting these fighters and then they give a false expectation or a false impression from their fans. We think they're the best, they are unbeatable. But once you put them in the ring with someone who is good as them, now they're exposed. And obviously, on paper, you might say it's a draw, but all the fan knows that, hey, this could have been a Roach fight or win. Another thing that this reminded me of, and you guys remember when Crawford did fight with Spence, everyone had their own opinion. So many people was like, okay, Crawford is going to end it in this many rounds and Spence is going to do this. But when they fought, we got to see a better man. I feel like this was almost the same, but obviously we did not see the victory to go where it belonged. But it was a very good fight. Also, I know I was backing Tank about Shakur Stevenson, and now I don't know. But hey, I want to know your ringside opinion. Comment below and let me know what you think. But most important, we got to see an amazing card.